Hey, it's me again. So I was going to talk about something else, but just before coming into the studio, I was talking to one of my red-headed nieces. I won't say who because I didn't give permission to use her name, but I called her to see when my hoagies were going to be coming that I ordered. And I also wanted to talk to her husband, but she said Caleb and Toby were off buying Boy Scout uniform. And I mentioned to it now, Boy Scout uniform, it's a Cub Scout uniform. Okay. He's 7 years old. He joined Cub Scouts, which is great. But to join Cub Scouts, his parents had to fork out $125. Now they're off buying this uniform and accessories, it'll have a kerchief and all that kind of stuff. And who knows what that's going to cost them. And then they'll have yearly dues too. And if he goes to camp or something, he'll have to pay for that. Um, and every the kid plays all the sports, and a lot of those things you got to pay to play. You at least got to buy equipment. And I was thinking about this because one of my blonde nieces, she's got 4 kids, and they're all in Scouts. And I remember last year when I think her 2 oldest sons were going to Boy Scout camp, and I forget for sure, she can correct me, but I think Boy Scout camp for the week now was like $795 or something like that. I don't know if they serve caviar or what. I swear when I used to go to Boy Scout camp, it was like $1.50. I'm not talking 150. I'm talking $1.50. You walked in, you gave them a bill with George Washington on it and a couple of quarters, and it included free food and all the swimming you could stand. Anyway, so I was just thinking how expensive it is to be a kid now. And like Toby is lucky. He's got 2 working parents that, have full-time jobs. But think of all these kids out there whose parents can't afford this kind of stuff, and they're just missing out. I'm sure there's a lot of kids that would like to be scouts. There's kids that would like to, you know, play football and stuff, but they can't afford the equipment or they can't afford the dues to play things or do things and go places. And it's just sad. I don't know. When I was in school, when I played football, the school gave you everything, uniform. I mean, as I remember, we didn't even have to buy our spikes. The, I know a lot of places, now even if they provide the uniform, you got to buy your own shoes. But I imagine the basketball players probably got their own sneakers, but I don't know. And just, I don't know how people do it. And I think it's unfair, to the kids who can't do it. They're getting left behind on stuff. And not to say that, like Boy Scouts is a fundamental right or anything like that, but maybe it should be. You know, there should be a way for any kid who wants to participate can participate. And I don't know what to do about it, but I think it's sad. I don't know what else to say about it. I always hate to say stuff like this because I don't want to sound like there's when I'll watch videos from the pros and they always end with you know remember to hit the like button and subscribe and comment. And the reason they do that is because all that stuff counts in the algorithm and they make money off of it. So I don't want to sound like that. And obviously, I, my YouTube will never be monetized anyhow, because you've got to have thousands of subscribers. But what I was going to say is, I'd love to see people comment on stuff like this and tell me what you think about what should be done, or maybe what you've seen done other places, or whether you just agree with me that something should be done, but we don't know what. Anyway, I guess that should take care of this one. Thanks.